na kitabu ya Moi. Na hii kitabu ni mejaribu kuitoa kwa wakati mrefu sana. If you now want to buy it, it's here. Let me show the people. That is the Moi Kleptocracy. It's going, that's the heading. As you know, I know this too big a word, kleptocracy. It is not even English. It's made up. It's part of democracy, aristocracy, as you go on. But you still don't know what kleptocracy is. I was going to tell you about Moi so that I can show what really, whether he was kleptocratic. The Moi succeeded President Kenyatta. And the story is longer than we were able to read out here. We can, it's, the story is in my bigger book, The Struggles, Kenyatta Struggles, where I followed myself. And I am able to speak to you today. Succession of Moi was done in 1978, when Kenyatta died. And there were no elections held at that time. There were political parties, things like Gema, led by Kebani, and many others. Because Moi did not vote, did not see that he could win in a voting, would have a voting majority, he got hold of Charles Njonjo. In normal circumstances, the Secretary of the Cabinet, Kareithi, would have read who was going to succeed. Instead, Moi sought a man called Njonjo. And from there, he got a man who read out another paper, who took away from Kareithi and read out another paper, which said he succeeded, he merely succeeded Kenyatta. All of us looking, that is what happened. That is what happened. Now, he said that is the best way to do things. Now, that's a lie. Some people thought it was a lie. I was still in the bank, and if it was a lie, and you think it was a lie, then you call it a kleptocrat. Moi alisema atafuata nyayo Zamze. But to take over presidency in that kind of way is to cheat people. 4 years later, he said some people want a coup. There were people who want a coup. And there were no people tried hard. Many people died. I got thrown out of the job myself. But there are people like Raila were put in jail because somehow somebody announced there is a coup, and in 2 hours announced there is no coup. And that's how we suffered. I don't know who can continue from there, but the struggle of Moi's reign, Moi's power, throughout that age is told in that book. By the time Mwai Kibaki was able to take power, Orengo had gone into jail because he did not wish Moi to continue. But I think I would rather leave you to read that yourself, because I have been standing here too long, and as I said, I slept on the right side, on the left. And just thank you. I'm now just able to thank you for the occasion. If some other big fellows call you, old fellows, please answer like you have done today. Thank you.
In my conversation with you, Governor, the first one is this sense of professionalism. In all the conversations I've had with him, the way he advises me, etc., always goes back to this sense of professionalism. There wasn't any kienyeji, sort of doing things roughly. He's very precise about those things. And I think that is something that maybe is not yet in the books, but I would really appreciate putting it in the books eventually. Because that's one of the things that we don't have in this country. I know Anne was talking about, the youth and in the university, etc. But this is one of the things that I think we need to communicate to them and ourselves as well, professionalism. Secondly, is this thing of doing it with vision. Meaning doing it for a higher objective. So setting up the central bank took time. And you cannot just do it without a sense, a plan of where you're going. And I think that's one of the things that we miss. We want to set up things, but we don't have a plan. We don't know where we're going. So if you don't get there, it doesn't matter, because you didn't know where you're going in the first place. So this remarkable sense of vision, where is it that we are going? Now, finally, obviously, you have the sense of history. We have a few books to prove that. I want to say something about the books, but I think that's one of the things that maybe only now we are beginning to value a lot. And I think in our last Jamhuri Day celebration, the issue of history came in very, I think, loudly, that we need to remember our history. Now, it's true, maybe in the past, the professors here will tell us the way we looked at history was in a particular way, but I think there's a lot of lessons we missed out, or we would miss out if we didn't follow the history, understand the history, etc. And we'll make mistakes because we never learn from history. So, Governor, thank you for being that teacher about history, etc. Yeah, but I think the point for me is, when I'm done, this is a competition.
Wherever you are, we will show you how it's done.
very much. Being driven at a rapid pace. Okay, yes. A bit to display.
Yet they will not listen to the judges, but prostituted themselves to other gods and worshipped them. They quick returned from the ways of their ancestors. They followed and worshipped various gods of the peoples around them. They aroused the anger of the Lord because from the white people, they were too busy in building our nation. And there is a heritage that some of us, or those who came after that generation, may have lost. But today we are here
Please come, please come, please come. We want to hear that really special song that has not yet been produced. It is being written specifically for that book. And it is Moi's Kleptocracy and its Spillovers. Congratulations, Duncan Ndegwa. Is the boy from Chongi Nyeri, little village Nyeri. The last one, another one. And this is, absolutely, here we go. Agikoyo, check the tradition, culture, and beliefs of the Agikoyo. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman is never short of words. The knowledge that he carries with him, by goodness me, I think only an encyclopedia can beat him, or is it Wikipedia? And definitely Duncan Ndegwa had his signature on the Karen currency. Welcome.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you grow old,
there's a lot of, obviously, history on the notes, but it's a specific series. So that is actually series 042. 042. No one else has 042. Only this one. And I can tell you who has